and I see a patrol car driving by. Bruh, I panic. Oh, damn, they got us. So I go, woo-hoo. Now I know what you're thinking. Damn, Tim, you was a YN? Sure was. Now, first of all, we gotta start with the true definition of a YN. See, a YN is a slang term that stands for young nigga, popularized by the streets and hip-hop culture to represent young black men who are often associated with the reckless and violent behavior, aka crash out culture. And you know what? I blame social media, rap music, and parents. Now, first of all, I get it. All young generations are easily influenced because their brains and social understanding are still developing, thereby making them highly susceptible to peer pressure, societal expectation, and media portrayals. Come on, my guy. You've seen my videos. I made mistakes, but something about this generation just feels a little different.
First you see me. You see, I go fake. How do y'all go shoot me 3 times?
See, when I was a kid and you acted up around the neighborhood, the grown-ups were putting hands on you, point blank, period. See, these were the days of it takes a village to raise a child. But today, holy, teachers can't even control most of these kids. We've got robbing, fighting, stealing, shooting, killing, just for the sake of catching more bodies.
I got so many bodies.
I feel catching the body gang.
There's so many niggas I killed good. We need to do some more, cuz.
Now, first of all, my own father would put me 6 feet under before letting me get on social media and incriminate myself about catching multiple bodies. And second, there's no honor or humility in the man that praises killing his own. And that, my God, is where this story begins. So for this story, I'ma take you back to my YN days. So it was back in my younger years. Now as a kid, I grew up listening to everything. Gangster music, trap music, crunk, drill. There's not a hip-hop genre I didn't listen to. Now listening to rap music comes with the streetwear. I went from dressing like a nice little kid to having my own style. So one day I was getting ready for school. My pops walks in and goes, "Boy, pull your pants up. Remove that chain, take those stupid fake earrings out your ear, and turn off that music." Now, first of all, I'm him. Ain't no man about to tell me what to do. But pops, I was like, "Yes, master." See, my father was old school. The man didn't care about being your friend. His first and only job was being a father. See, my pops was teaching me an important lesson. Black men should always be careful of how they dress due to pervasive racial stereotypes that associate certain clothing with criminality or aggression. Now, as a kid, I didn't give a so I waited until my pops left and put back on that grip. What the hell is that boy listening to? Oh, he think he Chief Keef now. So fast forward, I get to school, have a wonderful day, didn't get in trouble, and then I got back home. But here's the problem. See, I had the rest of the day with nothing to do. So I'm at the crib, idle. I hear the doorbell ring. I get to the window, look outside, and it's my homie Chris and Jay. "What's up, Tim? What's up, my boy? You coming outside?" Bet. So I got ready, got on my bike, and me and the homie started patrolling the neighborhood. Now, kids with nothing to do usually means trouble. So we rolling down the hood. My boy Chris goes, "Yo, y'all trying to get wasted?" Now, first of all, bad idea. We are underage, it's the middle of the day, and did I mention we underage? But YNs, right? Remember when I explained to you why young kids are impressionable? See, we all grew up listening to adult music, which glorified sex, drugs, alcohol, and crime. So in our minds, all these activities were cool. And what young kid doesn't want to be cool? So we rode our bikes all the way to the corner store, got there, but here came problem number 1. See, in order to purchase alcohol, you gotta be 21. But remember, YNs, we can't take no for an answer, so we came up with a plan. A few moments later, we walk in the store, Chris goes to the back, Jay walks towards the front, and my job was to be the lookout. So Chris finally makes it to the back, but problem number 2, see, the good stuff was on the top shelf, and my homie Chris was just too short. So I'm at the door, keeping the lookout. I look at the time, and it's been a few seconds too long. Dang, what's taking Chris so long? He's supposed to be in and out. So Jay gets to the front and starts looking. "Can I get some rolling paper?" So the clerk looks at him and goes, "Hold up, kid. How old are you?" "Oh, dang, I think they got my boy Jay. 18? Which, first of all, stupid. If you're underage and trying to purchase some tobacco products, never use 18. So he goes, "Let me see your ID." Now, to my surprise, I see Jay hand the clerk an ID. So he looks at it, looks back at Jay, looks back at it, spins back at Jay, and finally hands it back to him. Meanwhile, Chris is still back there taking his time. "Come on, Chris, we're gonna get busted. So I get back to my job. I look outside, look towards the left, no one was in sight. Then spun back to the right, and I see a patrol car driving by. Bruh, I panic. Oh, damn, they got us. So I go, woo-hoo. Chris hears me. Next thing I know, this man comes rushing past me. I look towards the front, and Jay flies past me too. Now I'm shook. Even worse, froze. Then I hear the store clerk go, "Stop, you haven't paid." And that's when it hit me. These fools ran out the store without paying. Bruh, I've never ran so fast in my life. I get on my bike, ride through the back streets, all the way back to the neighborhood, and finally meet up with the homies. Yo, Tim, that was tight, right? I damn near had a heart attack. These boys left me. Y'all got the stuff? Yup. So Chris reaches under his pants, pulls out a 40, takes a sip, hands it to Jay, takes a sip, Jay hands it to me, and I must say, never in my life will I ever take a sip of a 40 that just came out of a man's drawers. Oh, hell no. So I leave the homies, ride all the way back to my crib, and never return to that store for the rest of my childhood. So, moral of the story. Be picky about who you keep around. Personalities, words, and traits do rub off naturally.
Yeah, you know what time it is. You know how we get down. What's that, an E? E for everyone, nigga.
Hey, where we at, gang? Where we at with it?
Connecticut. The block is hot, but the muzzle gets hotter. Each of us has two loving parents.
Teenagers looted Philadelphia stores in a series of flash mob-style raids. Dozens of masked and hooded youngsters broke into Apple, Lululemon, and other shops, grabbing whatever they could get their hands on. The participants allegedly coordinated their activity on social media, moving around in groups from one location to another. A local woman had been live streaming the chaos onto her Instagram page, seemingly encouraging the theft.
Everybody must eat! Everybody must eat! Everybody must eat!
At least 20 people were arrested following the raids, most of whom are reportedly young.
Uh-oh.
Shitty for that. And he left me. I opened the door, he left. And then how did he go past that pole? I would have slipped. That's why I need to be the driver on the homies. I should have sent you in on the homies. On the homies. You know. Oh no, homies. I said you were that way. And I got me. I said, you just